accidentally decapitate your best friend and not notice until the next morning? This isn't a horror film, it's a real story. And it's one of the most disturbing cases of drunk driving I think I've ever come across. The victim, a 22-year-old man named Frankie Brown. The killer, his own best friend. Let me walk you through what happened. It was August 29th, 2004, in Marietta, Georgia. Frankie Brown, just 22, who was outdoorsy, full of energy, and living his life to the fullest. That night, he was out drinking with his longtime friend, John Hutchinson. It was a typical guy's night, sports, heavy drinking, nothing unusual, until it was time to go home. John insisted on driving. He was way too drunk, but he got behind the wheel anyway. As they were heading back, Frankie, feeling sick from the alcohol, leaned out the passenger window to throw up, and then everything changed. Another driver, coming from the opposite direction, noticed John's erratic swerving and flashed his headlights to warn him. Startled, John yanked the steering wheel hard. He clipped a telephone pole. Not a full crash, but just enough to shake the car. And just enough to kill Frankie instantly by decapitation. But John didn't stop. He kept driving, parked the car at his house, and went inside, covered in blood, and went to sleep. He had no idea that Frankie's headless body was still hanging out of the car window. The next morning, it wasn't John who discovered it. It was one of his neighbours. They saw the mutilated body in broad daylight and called the police immediately. When officers arrived, they were stunned to find John asleep inside, still intoxicated, and completely unaware of what he had done. Police recovered Frankie's head near the crash site. John was arrested and charged with vehicle homicide, a DUI, and leaving the scene of an accident. He eventually pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 5 years in prison. But here's the part that really gets you. Frankie's family forgave him. They said John was like family, and they didn't want another life ruined. This wasn't premeditated. It wasn't hatred. It was one moment of recklessness that changed everything. So I ask again, how do you accidentally kill your best friend, go to sleep, and not even know what you've done? Well, it's through drink driving. I'm MRG, and you've been listening to Told by MRG, decapitated in the passenger seat.